Canada Supreme Court is to rule if the expansion to rape shield laws were constitutional. You want to know what that's about? Okay. Now, the issue will be if it's constitutional ruling today about the extension of Canada's rape shield law. It was something that was made by the Liberal government 4 years ago. And the rape shield law is essentially been put in place in Canada for several decades, and it's intended to prevent a complainant in a sexual assault case from having their sexual history used to discredit them. And why is that significant? Well, I'll explain why. The Criminal Code says that evidence of a complainant's prior sexual activities that are unrelated to the charges at hand can only be admitted with the permission of a judge following a private hearing. And why is that relevant? Because essentially for a very long time, the reason sexual assault victims didn't come forward is because then in court they were painted with the image of who they are, what is their sexual past, what is their character, and to essentially say whether to disprove the allegations that would come against an accused on sexual assault charges. And so this was something that was put into place to shield a victim's background because it's not relevant to the incident that occurred, to make a statement about their character, of whether they're lying or whether they have changed the story or whether it did happen or not, or to be able to paint their character as somebody who put themselves in that situation. So this would deter many victims from openly speaking about sexual assault, sexual violence, and everything that they go through. So this was something that has been implemented as a rape shield law. And today we're going to hear from the Supreme Court of Canada if those extensions that included granting complainants standing and right to a lawyer and a private hearing on evidence and all. So essentially, we're going to find out today if it's a constitutional right. And this was put into place by what the Liberals decided to essentially expand the rape shield law that was in place for decades. We're going to bring that to you as soon as it's announced by the Supreme Court.